Actually, I'm going to end this video here, and the next part will be Blighttown. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to just do Blighttown because I want to get through it quickly. And if you're wondering why, it's because I hate Blighttown.
I shall advocate you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
So armor set's pretty decent actually, but it's quite expensive and I can't afford it at the minute.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. I'm afraid I don't see...
Fair enough. I'm sure he's a lot more talkative than that usually. The guy often refers to other characters and tells you a little bit about them. I really hate these giants down here, but there is a nice easy way of dealing with them. That's the easy way of killing the giants. They can be backstabbed. I don't know if you can parry them, but I wouldn't take the risk on it personally. They're quite dangerous. They poison you with their attacks. And they take quite a bit of damage, especially early on in the game. Especially when you've got unupgraded weapons like I have. Got a few enemies attacking here, so I need to be careful. I don't really want to have to try and take on those depraved guys without, or whatever they are, I don't know what they're called. I don't want to take on those whilst fighting the, fighting those giants at the same time. Wouldn't be fun. Shit. You need to watch out for those guys as well because they can grab you. And the grab attack is no fun. No fun at all. It's usually a good chance to get in for a backstab or something. Or at least get a free shot in. What the hell? Yep, I'm getting shot at. I totally forgot about the snipers here. You need to watch out for the snipers because they shoot poison darts at you that can turn you toxic, which is an even more vicious form of poison, which kills you faster, lasts just as long, and it's not good. You want to avoid the darts as much as possible. The shield helps you avoid a lot of the damage from them. It'll boost your poison resistance so it doesn't poison you quite as quickly. And those snipers don't respawn after you kill them, so it's worth killing them. You also get poison and toxin cures after you kill them. Gotta be really careful in here for that kind of thing. There's quite a lot of these guys hidden around. Chances are you won't know where they are until after they've appeared and started shooting at you, which could happen in the middle of a fight or any time, really. It's something you've always got to be on the lookout for in Blighttown. There is a proper way down to the bonfire, but I'm just going to take the easy way, which involves jumping down here. The Ito is a unique katana, that's the only one in the game basically, so if you want it, that's how to get it. It's good for thieves, wanderers, bandits. Oh, well, I'm not sure about bandit actually. I think the bandit uses slashing weapons. Now this is the bit that I really hate. There's a whip down there that you can get if you want it, but I'm not even going to bother. Looks like one of the snipers just killed himself there. It's always good to know. Yeah, bitch. Some wanderer gear there. It's kind of cool if you're a sort of thief wanderer type class. Random giant who must have fallen down as well there. Oh god. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. That was close. Too close for me. Oh, you bastard. Screw this, I'm just going to run for the bonfire here. Hopefully I can get there before I die. I'm poisoned and toxic here, and that's not a good thing. Shall kindle a bonfire as well. Oops. Oh, he's actually got the Gravelord's sword there. It's a good weapon, the Gravelord's sword. You get it by joining the Gravelord Covenant. It's kind of weird that someone would have that so early in the game. But, I won't be complaining if I can summon the guy to help me. Oh yes, nice one. He appears to have a Black Knight sword or something. Not quite sure what that was. Set a poison cure. Give me quick items just so I can quickly heal myself. If you're human at this point, you will be invaded by Maneater Mildred. She's just a phantom NPC, quite easy to beat. She drops the butcher knife, which is quite cool. It's the same as what the meat cleaver guys had in the early on in the depths. Nice one. There's the butcher knife that I picked up there. Actually I have the strength requirement to use it if I want. It's quite heavy. I like that. It's got similar damage to my spear, despite that it's not upgraded at all. Right. Tend to like go around the outside on this bit because if you run through the swamp you'll pull those guys over there and they throw boulders at you and it's just annoying, basically. Damn it. Yeah, you can explore the swamp over the other side if you want. There's a lot of loot over there, there's some unique weapons and stuff. And the leeches in the swamp also drop a lot of Titanite shards and green Titanite, which comes in very useful when you're upgrading weapons and such. Now normally there's no way I would attempt this boss with such poor quality gear, but I've got some help here and I'm summoning Maneater Mildred, so hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm going to drop a poison cure for this guy here because he doesn't seem to understand the concept that he's poisoned and needs to deal with it. You can't expect us to use all my flasks on healing you, man. I have no idea how this Games for Windows Live thing works. Don't know how to look at messages. juxtaposition there. Of course, Mildred is a dumbass and will run straight into the lava repeatedly till she dies. Holy shit, I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Despite being some sort of semi-naked freak, Maneater Mildred seems to do quite a lot of damage against this boss. You've got to watch out for that explosion attack. The giveaway is when the human part of her body sort of lies forward across the spider body thing. She lies down, kind of. You can tell she's up to something, basically. That's your cue, basically, to get out of there before she explodes. So if that explosion hits you, it will break your shield. Not break your shield, but it'll break your guard, and you'll be vulnerable. And chances are it may kill you in one hit. If you're lucky, you'll survive it, but it'll do major damage. That was just far too easy. I didn't even do anything. I'll have to give that guy a shout out for his help there. I'll let him know as well about the video series. You don't have to get the bonfire down here, but I will show you it anyway. The only reason I'm getting it, to be honest, is because when I get the Lord Vessel later, it'll allow me to teleport to the bonfire down here, and it saves me having to run across that swamp again. Although I am not doing Ceaseless Discharge at this point in the game because it will take far too long, and it'll be incredibly boring. Nobody wants to see a half-hour long Ceaseless Discharge fight. Yeah, you just know this place is going to be fun. Thankfully, I'm not going to do it today. It is a job for later on. You can go down there to another bonfire in the start of the Demon Ruins. I'm not going down there yet, though.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
I am indeed.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady.
Just make sure you say yes to this guy, otherwise he gets all pissy with you and won't let you pass without killing him. Get out of my damn way. I'm not going to waste all my, well, not waste, I'm not going to use all my souls on leveling here because I want to upgrade my weapons a bit. I may need to buy some materials. You can talk to her to join, to reinforce your Estus Flask, of course, but you can also enter her covenant, the Chaos Covenant. If you have the Witch's Ring, you can actually speak to her, but otherwise she just makes noise. She just sort of remains silent and confused. It is a pyromancy covenant, so if you're a pyromancer, it is the covenant you want to join. You'll get spells and such like. Pyromancy spells, that is. And basically, if you hand over 30 humanity, it opens up, and you gain covenant rank 2. You get the ability to open the Lost Eyes of the shortcut later on, which is kind of important to Knight Soleil's questline. But I'm not a pyromancer, and I don't care about pyromancy, and I don't care about Knight Soleil, so I'm gonna do the badass thing and put her out of her misery, because you get a Firekeeper soul for it, which allows me to upgrade my flasks. I don't like this guy either, he's a dick, so I'm gonna kill him. According to the law, it's actually strongly hinted that he is the cause of everything that's happened to Blighttown. Or rather, he's the reason why it is now called Blighttown. And while I'm here, I will also demonstrate how to get back up to the surface, which is useful knowledge. There's also another Firekeeper soul to pick up along the way, although it's going to be a little while before we can actually upgrade any flasks, because at this point Knight Lautrec has assassinated the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine, so I can't actually rest at that bonfire anymore. I can't speak to her. Bad times, basically. That looks a little bit weird up there. I never noticed that before. I hate being poisoned. Just gonna take a rest here, because there's always a chance I may die on the way up to the next bonfire. Plus, of course, there's always the fact that the next bonfire can't be used, so I've got to take that into account. I'm also going to show you where the Firekeeper soul in this area is. It's kind of tricky to get. It may not be worth it, depending on whether you mind having to deal with those little snipers. Don't try to do any fancy rolls or anything off that lift, because sometimes you can fall down between the gaps and die. It's never good when that happens. You're much better off not taking silly risks like that. Just walk or step off the lift when it starts to go above the platform and you'll be fine. Yeah, that's me toxic again. hate being toxic. It's even worse than poison, as I probably said before. Pain in the ass to cure as well, because you need a specific item. It's so annoying. I can't afford to get toxified again, because if I do, I don't have anything to cure it with. I probably don't have enough flasks to keep healing through it, so it's a good chance I'll die if it happens again. Oh, nice one. This guy's decided to start being ignorant, which is just what I need. Oh, no way. Didn't have the decency to give me what I need. Just gonna kill the other one while I'm here. Damn flies. Hate those flies. Thankfully they're not as bad as the ones in Demon Souls, which can actually grab you. Oh shit. Right, that was just a total mistake there. Oh wow. I've never actually used the butcher knife properly before. And well, it seems to kick ass. You are kidding me. What the hell, man? I hate these damn dogs. Finally breathe now. A lot of people just don't even bother with this Firekeeper soul because it's such a pain in the ass to get. I'm getting the hell out of here now. Okay, I don't recall that guy ever being there, but... you're wondering what that fucking ugly thing is on the wall over there, it's the parasitic wall hugger. It's the only one in the game, and it's pretty deadly if you get close to it. But you can kill it from a with ranged attacks quite easily. And all you get for killing it is access to the treasure below it, which is pyromancy, power within, which is actually a really useful spell to have. But it's quite gimmicky, and it's not the kind of thing that everybody would use. It has very specific purposes, and it can be quite risky to use it as well. I may talk more in future about certain spells and stuff, but on this playthrough I'll not be using any miracles, pyromancy or sorceries. You need to watch your step there when you run through that corridor. I've known people to run out there and just not even realise there's a big cliff there and just fall down. Not good, basically. This is everybody's favourite place down here. Pull the lever, call the lift down, and then when I get to the top I will be back in Filing Shrine. Which would be the end of the video, except for one problem. That's Blighttown down below where we just were. I love this game, this game's world design, and how you can sort of look out above everything and see places you've been and places you're going to go. That's the Firekeeper dead, as it's just helpfully informed me there. Dead. Great, yeah. Night Lord Trek is now gone. He's killed her and took her Firekeeper's soul. So, we've got...
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe it's...
Yep, the Firekeeper's dead, so there's no possibility of using that bonfire at the minute.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Framt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment? Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Cheers for letting us know that.
I am pleased. Is it...
I don't recommend any of these options that like feed large titanite shard or feed titanite slab. Don't do it, okay? Because if you do, then you know you reduce space. You're basically reducing more valuable items into less valuable items, and never feed him a slab, because the slabs are rare and they are limited in number each playthrough, so don't waste them feeding them to this guy. Feed item is fine though. Feel free to Right, now the next stage of the series of videos is going to be
I realize that
the
I
Undead Asylum
I also want you to know
and
that
Darkroot Garden.
in ill will.
I plan to
this.
cover them
As
both
a
in
token
one
of
video,
peace. No, go ahead.
because they're both quite short
for you.
areas. Thanks very much for the copper.
Oh, I will be so it was a
Hmm? What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp. Don't you dare meet my lady like that. You might scare her off for good.
You are undead as well? Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us.
To get back to the Undead Asylum, all you need to do is just step off the lift there. Well, it's not all you need to do, you also need to jump across here. Don't bother trying to jump, you'll only fall down. You don't have enough space for a run. Best thing to do is just roll over the edge like I did there. Make sure you get this as well. It's a key to a door that you previously couldn't open in the Undead Asylum. And with the key you now can open the door, and it's without the key you can't get the rusted iron ring, which comes in useful at certain points, notably the swamp and fighting the Hydra in Darkroot Basin, and also it's very useful if you want to get Demon Titanite by killing the Titanite demons in the bottom of the tar pits in Sen's Fortress, because you can't you can barely walk around. Well, you can only walk around when you're down there. But if you have the ring, you can act as if everything's just fine. No, I'm not actually going to go to the Undead Asylum yet, because I need to upgrade my weapons and stuff first. I'll do Darkroot Garden before I head to the Asylum. It's a little bit easier. Plus it's closer to the blacksmith as well, and I need to go up there to upgrade my weapons. There's a ton of things I need to get, to be honest. I think I'll also join the Forest Hunter Covenant while I'm there. That is a relief. I'm going to stop my video here. The next video will cover Darkroot Garden. Not the full thing, but just the Moonlight Butterfly and joining the Cat Covenant. I'll cover those areas, and at the same time, in the same video, I'll also cover the Undead Asylum, or rather the return to the Undead Asylum and the Stray Demon boss. Yep. See you all next time.